What up, what up? Hope everybody doing good. I want to talk a little football with you guys. Before we get started, I need you guys to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button to help me grow the channel. Hey y'all, I got to talk about the Atlanta Falcons and Julio Jones. You know, the rumor mill has it that the Atlanta Falcons been taking calls on Julio Jones. And what I mean by taking calls, they listening to other teams that are asking about Julio's availability in a trade. The Falcons want to see what they can get for Julio. They probably really don't want to make this trade, but if you want to know why they eventually gonna have to make this trade, cap space. That's number one. The Atlanta Falcons only have $1 million available in cap space. The old general manager and the old coach, they made a lot of bad decisions, man, with that team. They overpaid for a lot of players, and then didn't get the production. The Atlanta Falcons really thought in the last 3 or 4 years that they was real close. They got that one Super Bowl year run, and they thought they could get back, and they kept spending money on bad players. Now it came back to bite them. That's why they only down to $1 million. So Julio Jones, you know, he probably gonna be out of Atlanta. And you know, Atlanta can't make this trade right now till June 1st, so they can spread his contract out. If they make the trade right now, it'll be like all the cap hit will be on them this year. So they want to wait to June, after June 1st, post trade, and then they can spread it out over a 2-year period, which is smart on the Atlanta new GM's part. But you want to know why? Another reason you want to know why they trading Julio? Julio got hurt last year. So you know, you look at Julio's age. Julio had 5 years straight of 1,400 yards receiving. But last year he had an injury-riddled season, and you know how injuries is. Once you start one, you get 2, 3, 4 nicks. You know, and if they can get younger at that position or any other position, plus get some few picks back and save money, I can understand why. You know, there's also rumored that the Atlanta Falcons are thinking about drafting Jamar Chase at number 4. So if they draft Jamar Chase, you pretty much know it's a done deal that Julio would be traded, man. And you know, it'd be sad to see Julio leave, because I can remember Julio making some big catches for the Falcons throughout the years, man. But when you make them bad decisions in free agencies and you don't value your money like you should as a GM, this is what it gets you. Matt Ryan's another one they need to look at also. They're looking at Julio right now by trading him, but they also should consider moving on from Matt Ryan. That probably will free up a lot more money also. Matt Ryan's a decent quarterback, but for the amount of money they paying him, they not getting the production. And what I mean by the production, they not getting the wins. He throwing the ball all over the field for a lot of yards, but it's for naught. You know, the W is not there. You know, he be in some games, but you got to pull some of them games out. And we can blame it on that the Falcons don't have defense, but for that type of money and him being a good quarterback, you got to win them shootouts, man. And that's just the truth of it. You got to do enough to get over the hump where you can get your team prepare your team to the win. You know, the Falcons got money tied up in Matt Ryan, Grady Jarrett, and one more player. You know, they might end up cutting a few players this year. You know, it might be a totally different team in Atlanta. They got a new coach, they got a new GM. So you know, these guys looking to start fresh. And you know, it's bad to say trading Julio is the way to go, but it is what it is. That's just the sum of it, man. If you don't have any money, you're gonna have to lose some of your better players, especially your best players that are making the most money on the team. That's why I said they need to look at Matt Ryan as well as Julio Jones. But I want to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think the Falcons are going to trade Julio? Also hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. And thank you.